Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Mishek Klungu and I do videos about online shopping. So if you're interested in those kind of stuff, you are in the right place. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video if you are meeting me for the first time. And if you are already on this channel, thank you very much for your support and for being a loyal subscriber. So in today's video, I am going to share with you some of the things that you need to understand before you even start doing your online ventures, your online shopping, or if at all you already started ordering things online. These are some of the things that will make you be a very good online buyer or making your successful payments or successful purchase without having so much stress. So this is very important, and I've broken it down into 4 steps. So you will need to watch this video to the end to get all the information that you need. So do stick around to the end of this video. So in my point number one, you will need to subscribe to this channel. So why am I saying that? I'm saying this because on this channel I have made a lot of videos about online shopping, and even myself, when I only began doing this thing, I didn't have much information, but after doing it for over a long period of time, I had gained some confidence. And also, after researching about this for very long time, I was able to master how to make successful purchases online without having so much stress. So subscribing to this channel and watching my videos here on this channel will really help you to understand the basics of online shopping, beginning from how you need to set up your account, where you need to search for goods. Subscribing to this channel will help you in your journey of online shopping. So make sure you subscribe and that you like my video so that it can also be pushed to other people who may also need this information. That's point number one. And the point number two is you will need to understand that when you're buying online, you will need to search for items that you already know. If you do not know, you should realize that online shopping is just like any other buying. So either you walk down to the store, you buy something, or you order online, it's almost the same. But online offers you the convenience of you going into the store. And then when it comes to those people who order from other countries, it's very convenient for you to not go to, let's say, if you want to buy an iPhone in the US, instead of you going and spending lots of money on transport to board a flight from here to USA just to buy an iPhone, you can easily do it in the comfort of your home on your phone, and you can do all the purchase that just there and then. So when you're doing online purchasing, it's very convenient for you compared to actually going in the store. When we're buying online, normally we're used to buying things on a cheap side, but cheap can be expensive if you do not know what you're looking for. So there are things that are very cheap, of course, but that cheap comes with at the expense of other things like quality in the terms of the items. So look at the quality of the item first before you can look at the price. Most things which are on the higher price, it means they have good quality, and those that are on the lower price, you will usually find that they're not very good in terms of quality. So make sure that you choose quality over price. This is very important because many people will order things because they were cheap, but when they come here and then they collect their item, then they are disappointed because they thought this item was supposed to be in a to look in a different particular way, but they end up getting items that are either counterfeit or defective, or actually not performing according to what to their expectations. So it's very, very important that when you start this journey of online shopping, you do not overlook the quality of the item, especially when you're buying from China. Usually they will do all these nice photos, photoshopped photos of items, and then when you look at the item, you find that it looks very attractive, but upon receiving it here, you find that it's very not according to what you expected. So it's very, very important to quality other than price. So that's number two. Number three is you need to be very patient. I've seen people who are ordering things for the first time, and especially if you're buying from either USA or you're buying from China, the anxiety is always the same for people who are beginning or just beginning or already have started their journey. Patience is very virtue. Um, I'll give you one instance where someone buys an item in the US, and they should use a carrier of which you can choose from a number of them that we have here. So I'll take an example of iShop. So you buy an item on eBay, and then that item will be shipped to your to that address that you add on your eBay account to iShop. And then I've seen where people will think just after the item is being delivered at the iShop hub, then they will get a notification just there and then from iShop that they have received your item. So that's not how it works, and it really takes some time for the item to reflect, or for the item to, or for you to receive an email that they have they have received your item. It may take even up to 4 days sometimes. So you really, really need to be patient, because other people will be coming in my inbox and complaining, oh, I on my eBay account is saying the item was delivered, but I cannot see it on my iShop account. iShop has not updated my parcel. So you may think you've been scammed, or you made a mistake when entering your your iShop address. So it's very normal that there is a delay, and you should also remember that they are not only handling your item, there are also lots of other people who are buying items, so they need to check for items, they need to enter those items into their system, and they need to check that they are not shipping items that are prohibited to be shipped to either Zambia or whichever part of the world you are. So it should take some time before you can be notified that the item has been received on your behalf. And the other thing is, when you're using platforms like AliExpress, when you're using AliExpress, there's a very, very long delay when it comes to shipping items from China. So from China to Zambian custom, it's very quick, but from there to your destination, that's where the hassle begins, and you can keep on tracking your item and see that it's not moving, it's stuck on a certain point for a very long time. So that's very normal, and I've seen people who have been like, they lose hope, so they stop, like they even give up on the item, and they do not receive their item. But what I can say is that with a little more patience, your item will surely reach you, and you just have to know um how to be, like, how to keep yourself busy during that moment, because if you continue on checking whether the item is moving or not, you will be disappointed. So items will really take long. Otherwise, you can use other means, like you can use a carrier. So it means you can use maybe iShop or Tigmo or One World, depending on what you're buying, and it will be a little bit faster compared to just using post office direct from China to here. So AliExpress is another platform you need to really have patience when you are buying items with. Is when you are trying to make business using online shopping, it's a very good idea to begin with, because you can easily get things in bulk. For example, when you're buying from China, you can see has a lot of manufacturers and they distribute items in bulk to the rest of the world. And when you see about 90% of all the items that are in your household is made in China. So China is one of the biggest supplier of items to the rest of the world. So when you are trying to start your venture in using online platforms to order things for resale, there are things that you need to take note of, and that is there are many options that you can choose from. So in China alone, there are many websites where you can buy things in bulk and they can be shipped to you. So those things or those platforms, they some will ship direct to you, some will have you will need to use a third part shipping agent so that you can receive your item here in Zambia, for example. So when you're buying from China, make sure that you know exactly what you're looking for. Make sure that you have contact of the suppliers. Make sure that you know very well how, like for quality control check of the items, and also how many you want to buy. Because when you're buying from China, they will always have a minimum order quantity of a certain number, starting from 1, 2, 3, 100, 5,000 over. Yeah, so they will have a minimum order quantity. So you will have to meet that minimum order quantity. But again, that shouldn't discourage you to reach out to them and talk to them, because some of the suppliers, they are small or little from the larger manufacturers. So they usually will offer you a sample quantity of items so that you can come and test, and if you like them, you can order now in bulk. So that's where I take the advantage of buying like less than 100 pieces or less than 50 pieces. You can check out my other video. I bought headsets. So for me, I was buying them for test, but I bought them for my business. So it was a two-way thing. But what you need to understand is they have a minimum order quantity. So you cannot just buy you cannot easily buy individual item, although it's very possible. But when you're doing you buying, for instance, like from Alibaba, it's a very normal thing to have a normal minimum order quantity for your orders. Finding a reliable supplier is kind of a very cumbersome issue, because sometimes suppliers are suppliers, even when you do not have any mutual understanding. For example, like you're just buying from that supplier for the first time, so it means everything is from the beginning. You need to know, you need to have trust. You need to know how to talk to suppliers. You need to know how to negotiate. You need to know how to sourcing for the right suppliers. I did a video about how you can know if this you are talking to a legit supplier. And for instance, if you are on AliExpress, or you are on AliExpress, you can see over the number of followers, how long has been on the platform, and the reviews. So those are the main things that you need to be looking at. And then when you're on Alibaba, you need to search for verified suppliers, and you need to find those who are offering trade assurance, meaning if you anything happens in your transactions, you can be rest assured that your money is well guarded. And you need to also see how long and the review over the suppliers. So it's a very easy thing to also look at, because many people will tell you this and that, but the only thing that you need to have is courage in just knowing the right information. So that's why I said from the beginning, subscribe to this channel, because you will enjoy the privilege of knowing all the information. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Hopefully I have made your time worthwhile. And if you have enjoyed this video to this point, make sure you subscribe. If you have not subscribed, hit the like button. That helps with the videos. And also make sure you leave a comment down below if there's anything that I've left out or you have questions. I'll leave a link to my WhatsApp group where you can join and enjoy the many people who are willing to help also in online things. And yeah, thank you very much for your time. See you in my next video. Bye bye.